Oh, look at me, I'm playing Sonic! Speaking about Sonic, did you hear about Sonic Boom? No, not that. The theme song for Sonic CD for the Sega CD. Anyway, this is my top 5 Sonic transformations, so go ahead and watch. Oh look, it's Goku and his sidekick Luigi. Hahaha, just kidding, I know it's Tails and Sonic, okay? If it hasn't become clear yet, I haven't played Sonic in a while, but I still remember this stuff. I mean, who could forget the bunnies, waterfalls, and that thing? Anyway, Sonic 2 is probably one of my favorite games on the Genesis. This game also introduced Tails for the first time, but screw Tails cause it also introduced Super Sonic. So to use him you collect all 7 Chaos Emeralds like always, but geez, in order to do that, you have to go through all 7 special stages, which is the hardest thing in this game. It's not that easy, especially when Tails is around because he is so drunk. In later games you can only use him against final bosses, which really sucks in my opinion cause it's the same every time. There are some exceptions though, like Sonic Colors. You get to play all the levels at supersonic speed. Literally. Okay, so next on this list is Hypersonic. For those of you not so Sonic fans out there, yes, he's real. So his first and only appearance is in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hypersonic is the same as Supersonic, right? And that's where you're wrong. Although he does everything that Supersonic can, doesn't make him the same thing. So why is Hypersonic number 4, you may ask? Well, other than him just being very awesome, he double jumps. Hooray! Okay, that's not the best thing about him. But to me, I like Hypersonic because of everything you have to go through to use him. For those of you who don't know how to get him, allow me to explain. When you start the game, there's these special stages, and you have to beat them to get the Chaos Emeralds. After that, you have to beat the game, which is one of the hardest things ever because the final boss is a humongous troll. And let's not mention the rest of the game. Now, after you beat the game, you still don't have access to Hypersonic. So, now what do we do next? Just guess. Do we collect a certain amount of rings? Do we have to beat the multiplayer levels? Well, guess what? You have to go through hell again, get all the Chaos Emeralds so they turn into Super Emerald, fight Robotnik again, and finally, you beat this hard game once more and get to play as Hypersonic. Damn, that was worth it. So, I just spoke about Sonic Colors earlier, which is probably one of my favorite Sonic games on the Wii by the way. So, Sonic turns into everything in this game. He turns into a rocket ship, a laser, a cube, and even a chew toy. But my personal favorite is the Drill. I mostly enjoy controlling Drill far more than Frenzy. Drill on the other hand goes underground and underwater. Plus, it feels more adventure-y to me in a way. I don't know, I just like it. That's it. So, around 2007 and 2008, most Sonic fans were like, Sega, why you don't make new Sonic game? So, you know, you gotta give the people what they want, so then came Sonic Unleashed. Oh yeah, this is definitely Sega's work because they're dying to put humans in Sonic games. But, why? I mean, look at this. Is that Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? Man, get that out of my face. But other than humans, it also had Sonic the Werehog, which has nothing to do with Link turning into a wolf 2 years ago in the game Twilight Princess, by the way. Playing as Sonic the Werehog was definitely different. It was like actually controlling an angry beast. You know, like when you get this, Unleash mode. You do all these crazy moves and you're just a boss. It's just the thought of combining this with this, and then you get this. Well, here it is. And my favorite Sonic transformation in all Sonic games is in Sonic and the Secret Rings. I bet most of you out there are like, what the hell is this game? Well, let's just say it's a Wii game and it's not very well known. Well, don't get me wrong, it was good, but I just don't play it anymore, which is a sign of an okay game. Well, the storyline was good and so were the characters, like Sinbad and Alibaba. But overall, it just wasn't that memorable to me even though this was my first Wii game. Anyway, this game has one of the best endings ever to a Sonic game in my opinion. You know why? Well, because instead of turning into Super Sonic, it ends at Sonic turning into Shadow. Okay, not really, but you turn into Darkspine Sonic after getting the 7 secret rings. Then, you beat up that guy, and everyone's happy again. Oh yeah, and then it rains handkerchiefs. My favorite thing about him is when he gets really pissed. You know, when he's like,
"Your tale is finished, Eraser! Next time, try writing a better story!"
Overall, it's just one of my favorite Sonic transformations in any game. Mostly because of the fact that you go from good guy to bad guy to fight evil with evil. And in the end, taking the risk to do stuff differently actually pays off. Well, that was it, so thanks for watching the video. If you want to see my top 10 annoying characters, then click this. If you want to see my previous video about Stoner Fanati, then click here. And if you want me to cover a specific topic or have an idea for the next video, then leave a comment because I read all of them. Alright guys, that's it. Subscribe, like, and share or whatever. This was Deku Gamer and I will see you guys next time.